General cargo transport involves movements of goods from one place to another. This includes the long-distance trailers that crosses border to short-distance transit that works locally. It is a business associated with a lot of challenges, just to name bad weather and bad roads, heavy government tariffs, hard economic times, and the insecurity in some parts of the country and in our borders. This leaves the business on the hands of few zealous men who are ready to conquer all these challenges and make this a success. Here in Rongai, I met with Mr. Gabriel Nganga, a business mogul and the CEO of Rongai Logistixs, telling it all.
My name is Gabriel Nganga. I am the owner of the company, known as Rongai Logistixs. We do general cargo transport, whereby general cargo involves all types of movement, be it the household move, the office, or any other merchandise that may entail. I started this company some times back, although in the beginning it was not like a company. It was a self-help kind of transport, whereby I bought a van back those days of 1998. So I used to carry passengers in the morning when going to work, and then during the day I would hire a driver who would carry goods. After some time I saw the returns were good, and I decided to add another fleet. I had now the pickup and the van, both doing transport. Moving forward, I continued working until back in 2004. So in 2004, that's the time I relocated to Rongai, where I went into full-time transportation. And then I decided now to buy a bigger truck. That time I bought a Canter. It did not disappoint, and within a year I had bought a truck, a 10-tonner. Far back I remember sometimes in 2001, I had bought a pickup which was stolen when going for work at Ruai. Some customers came, they pretended that they wanted to go and carry some eggs. They told my driver that they are going to pay well, and he trusted them. But on the way, before they reached the destination, they clobbered him, tied him with ropes, and left him in the fields. At that time, the area was not populated, so he was left in an isolated place, and they went away with the pickup. Up to date, I've never found that pickup. But I did not lose hope. I continued, and going forward, I would say I would continue with this business because it is what I do best and what I know most. Sometimes in this business you got some challenges. Apart from now what I've told you about the pickup being stolen, you find other challenges like the terrain or where you are taking the customer's cargo. You find that some roads are very bad because of the rains. Others are hilly, but you have to make sure that you deliver. If you look at the areas where the Safaricom masts are placed, sometimes they are on a hilltop. So it is up to you to make sure that you go up to the nearest point to drop those goods. Areas like Masai Mara, where we are transporting for the many lodges there, you find that it rains, and in Masai Mara region there are no roads, only the Maram tracks and also off roads. So the truck sometimes will get stuck. I remember sometimes this year my truck got stuck in a river, and they stayed there for a day. The truck could not move out. Finally they got a tractor, and it pulled them out, and they had to deliver those goods. And these are just some of the many challenges. Other times you might find there are traffic jams which snarl at the areas of Maimahio, and you find that this area of Maimahio Limuru Road, it gets stuck because it is a very narrow road, and the tracks are many. So when one truck breaks down, you sleep overnight in the vehicle. The other area of concern, when you want to buy the spares, also the fuel has gone up, I remember the time we started, the fuel was ranging at around 60 shillings per litre. Today it is going at 164 shillings per litre. Though there is nothing much you can do, you continue doing your business and hoping sometimes things will get better.
Hardship and difficult times are part of our lives. Gabriel Nanga is an example of a man who has gone through all odds to make sure his business is a success. For stories that sell, I'm Keredonga.